Good morning and welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have partly cloudy skies out there this morning, but still a lot of sunshine coming through. We will see some more clouds building in as we get throughout the day today, but on the mild side, we have temperatures about 54 degrees right now with a northeast wind at about 8 knots. We should see a nice day uh, ahead of us today, and before we see a little cool down before a pretty warm weekend coming up. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we do see that boundary from this morning has dropped south of our area, and that trough that's off to our west will start to progress towards the north and bring that front back up as kind of a weak warm front, and then a trailing cold front behind that will move into our area overnight this evening and bring some increase in clouds and a little bit of a cool down. If we take a look at the upper air winds from this morning's balloon launch, we do have that northeasterly wind in the lowest 1,000 feet at about 18 knots, and the wind becomes more west northwesterly as we go up through the column, starting off at about 28 knots at 3,000 feet and peaking at 81 knots at 25,000 feet. And the freezing level is at 6,700 feet. If we take a look at the current satellite imagery, we do see some of that cloud layers starting to build into our region. We have a few clouds out at 12,000 feet right now, and some cirrus developing at 25,000 feet. Taking a look at the short-term model for the next couple of days, we will see periods of uh, cloudiness as we go throughout the day, with a few gaps on and off moving into the evening, but dry and mild as we go into the evening. As that front starts to move into the area in the morning hours of Thursday, there will be some precip associated with that front in the area, but for the most part expecting to stay relatively dry here at Wallops, with a few showers possible in the area as we move throughout the day Thursday. And again, we will see some cloudy conditions throughout the day on Thursday, but we will see a high pressure kind of build in temporarily for Friday, and things will clear out quite a bit, but for a much cooler day on Friday. If we take a look at the longer term model and look into the extended forecast, again, that high pressure kind of built in for the beginning of Friday, and that starts to move eastward, and another low pressure starts to track across the northern part of the country, puts us in some southerly flow, and we'll see a fairly warm weekend coming up, especially towards the end of the weekend and beginning of next week. And while we get most of that warm air advection in our area, as we get towards Sunday, we will see clouds start to build in, and this frontal system start to move, bringing with it a greater chance of rain as we get into Monday evening and Tuesday. And as that moves out, we will see conditions calm down a bit, and some high pressure building in behind it. So if we take a look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we are expecting temperatures to get up into the mid to upper 50s today, with a fairly light wind out of the north-northeast, switching to a more south-southeasterly wind as we go throughout the afternoon, and as we get into the evening, becoming more south-southwesterly, uh, keeping things on the mild side. And as that front moves through, again, expecting things to stay mostly dry with a chance of a shower in the area, but we will see those winds shift and become a bit more gusty for tomorrow out of the northwest. So green for weather risk across the board today up until the beginning of the day for Thursday. Again, we'll see those clouds, different cloud layers kind of developing and moving through as we go throughout the day today, and increasing clouds as we get into the morning hours of tomorrow with that approaching front. Taking a look at the next 7 days, again today mostly sunny and on the mild side. Um, excuse me, like partly cloudy and on the mild side. We'll see those clouds kind of moving into the area and building overnight. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy day for the most part, and we will see some breezy conditions. Um, a slight chance of getting to that wind advisory threshold with a high of 56. Things cool down behind that front as we have a low of 29 expected for Thursday evening and a relatively cool day for Friday with fairly clear conditions, partly cloudy throughout the day today, or throughout the day on Friday. As we start getting into the weekend, we will see that warming trend, but we will see quite a bit of clouds building into the area. So for Saturday and Sunday, expecting mostly cloudy to maybe sometimes overcast conditions, but on the mild side, high at 56 for Saturday and pushing up to close to 70, maybe even hitting 70 for Sunday. But Sunday will be a bit on the breezy side. Low Saturday evening around 49, so again another mild evening for the weekend. As we get into the start of next week, another mild night for Sunday night with a low of 54 and increasing clouds as we get into Monday as that cold front starts to approach our area. But ahead of that, another couple mild days, a high of 67 expected on Monday, and we will see the chances of some precip increase as we get into the evening on Monday, and even more so as we get into Tuesday. Um, expecting cloudy and chances of rain most likely on Tuesday with a high of 65 degrees. That wraps up our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.